Ever felt baking dreams crushed by overpriced mixers? Today changes that. Welcome to my channel, where we reveal the top 7 best low-price stand mixer options that actually perform without draining your wallet. Stay tuned, because the right pick could transform your kitchen instantly. Check product links in the description below. At number 7 is Martha Stewart 5.3 quart. A surprising truth in home baking is that most frustration doesn't come from recipes, but from mixers that can't handle real kitchen pressure, and the Martha Stewart 5.3 quart stand mixer quietly removes that struggle from the start. Its polished stainless steel bowl feels built for real life, handling everything from fluffy cake batter to nearly 9 dozen cookies without losing rhythm. The 12 optimized speed settings give you precise control, shifting smoothly from gentle folding to powerful mixing, while the tilt head design and splash shield make ingredient adding clean and effortless. What makes it stand out in discussions around top 7 best low-price stand mixer is its balance of capacity and simplicity, offering more stability than compact budget models like others while still staying space-conscious. With dishwasher-safe attachments and consistent mixing power, it turns everyday baking into a smoother, less stressful routine that feels naturally satisfying from first mix to final scrape. On number 6 is Hamilton Beach 4 quarts. Most home bakers don't realize their biggest kitchen problem isn't ingredients, it's a mixer that misses spots, leaves flour unmixed, or turns thick dough into a struggle. The Hamilton Beach Electric Stand Mixer, 4 quarts, steps in like a practical fix to that everyday frustration. From the first use, the 300-watt motor feels steady enough for cookies, cupcakes, and soft bread dough without stalling mid-mix. Its planetary mixing action actually covers the whole bowl, giving you that even texture people often expect only from expensive machines. That's why it quietly earns attention in discussions around top 7 best low-price stand mixer, especially for beginners looking for real performance on a budget. Compared with slightly larger 5+ quart models like other mixers, it sacrifices capacity but wins in compact convenience and easy storage. With 7 speeds, dishwasher-safe parts, and a helpful mixing guide, it turns simple baking into a smoother, less stressful routine that feels surprisingly reliable for its price. At number 5 is ZACME Electric 8.4 quart. Most people only realize their mixer's limits when dough becomes heavy, sticky, and the motor starts struggling, but the ZACME Electric Mixer 8.4 quart completely changes that experience from the first use. Its powerful 800 watts DC motor works with surprising calm, handling up to 3 kilograms of dough without the usual heat or shaking that ruins baking flow. The 11-speed control and planetary mixing system create an even, consistent texture whether you're whipping cream or kneading sourdough, making large batch baking feel far less stressful. The built-in LED timer adds a level of control that most budget mixers simply don't offer, letting you multitask without constant checking. That's exactly why it stands out in discussions around top 7 best low-price stand mixer, especially for users who need capacity without moving into premium pricing. Compared with smaller models like others, it sacrifices compact size but delivers far more power, silence, and efficiency, turning heavy baking sessions into smooth, uninterrupted routines. At number 4 is Acekool 7.5 quart. A frustrating mixer can turn baking into cleanup duty before the recipe even begins, but the Acekool Stand Mixer 7.5 quart feels built to keep the experience smooth from start to finish. The powerful 660 watts copper motor handles thick bread dough, whipped cream, and cookie batter with a steady rhythm that feels surprisingly refined for its price range. Its large 7.5 quart bowl instantly solves a problem many families face, running out of mixing space halfway through a recipe. That extra room, combined with the splash-proof cover, keeps baking calmer and far less messy. This is exactly why it earns attention in discussions around top 7 best low-price stand mixer for home bakers wanting bigger capacity without premium costs. Compared with compact models like others, it offers stronger dough performance and larger batch handling, though it naturally takes more storage space. Still, the anti-slip design, dishwasher-safe accessories, and 10-speed flexibility create a baking experience that feels practical, stable, and genuinely enjoyable every time. On number 3 is Aifeel 6.5 quart. Some mixers make the whole kitchen sound like a construction site, but the Aifeel Stand Mixer 6.5 quart brings a surprisingly calm energy to everyday baking. The quiet 700 watts DC motor handles bread dough, cake batter, and whipped cream with smooth consistency while keeping noise low enough to actually enjoy the process. That difference becomes noticeable fast, especially for families tired of loud, shaky machines that feel stressful to use. Its spacious 6.5-quart bowl solves another common frustration, constantly stopping to split recipes into smaller batches. The tilt head design and splash guard keep everything cleaner and easier to manage, which adds real comfort during busy baking sessions. This practical balance is exactly why it stands out in conversations around top 7 best low-price stand mixer for family kitchens. Compared with larger commercial-style mixers like others, it feels more compact and beginner-friendly, though it offers slightly less heavy-duty capacity. Still, for everyday baking, the quieter operation, dishwasher-safe attachments, and reliable mixing. At number 2 is Camic 4.2 quart plus 5.3 quart. Most budget mixers force you to choose between capacity and convenience, but the Camic Mixer 4.2 quart plus 5.3 quart quietly solves both problems in one surprisingly clever design. The dual stainless steel bowls instantly make baking feel more flexible, small weekday recipes in one bowl, larger family batches in the other, without constant washing in between. That simple detail changes the rhythm of home baking more than expected. The 10-speed system handles everything from delicate whipped cream to thick cookie dough with smooth control, while the digital timer adds a modern touch rarely seen in affordable mixers. This practical versatility is exactly why it deserves attention in discussions around top 7 best low-price stand mixer for everyday kitchens. Compared with larger heavy-duty models like others, it sacrifices raw power but feels easier to store and manage daily. With dishwasher-safe attachments, low-noise operation, and space-saving nesting bowls, it creates a baking experience that feels organized, calm, and genuinely enjoyable from start to finish. Now moving to the last one is 3.5 quart. Tiny kitchens create big frustrations, especially when bulky mixers steal counter space before baking even begins, but the 3.5 quart stand mixer feels like it was designed to rescue that exact situation. Its compact frame slips comfortably into smaller spaces while still delivering smooth planetary mixing for cookies, whipped cream, cake batter, and soft bread dough. The tilt head design makes ingredient adding simple and quick, which matters more than people expect during busy baking moments. What really makes this mixer stand out in conversations around top 7 best low-price stand mixer is how approachable it feels for beginners, students, or small households wanting reliable performance without overwhelming controls or oversized bowls. Compared with larger mixers like others, it naturally sacrifices heavy-duty dough power and batch size, but it wins in convenience, storage, and everyday ease. The dishwasher-safe accessories and included baking tools keep cleanup refreshingly simple, turning spontaneous baking sessions into warm, low-stress moments that feel genuinely enjoyable from start to finish. Winner: Acekool 7.5 quart. The Acekool 7.5 quart stands out because it combines strong mixing power, large capacity, and practical everyday features without becoming too expensive or oversized. Its 660 watts motor handles dough, cake batter, and whipped cream smoothly, while the 10-speed control adds flexibility for different recipes. Compared with smaller mixers like Dash or Hamilton Beach, it feels more capable for family baking, yet remains easier to manage than bulky commercial-style alternatives. So guys, this was the video about the top 7 best low-price stand mixer. All the links are given in the description, do check them out. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Thank you.